Welcome back. The next thing we have to do is understand constructor. Now we'll make a different scenario to understand that, and then we will utilize that. This might not be very useful, this example. So probably we will do a different question, which will help us to understand. I'm going to write a completely different project here. Quickly, I'll take a class library, console application. I'll call it constructor example. All right. Next. Version 6. I'll just write a single program which you can understand. Let's assume that I have two things, ID and the name. That's it. And I have string message and it won't take anything as an input. It will just give an output saying hello with name. So pretty simple. Whatever is a name, it will display with hello. All right. And in that case, I have to give. All right, I'm not going to return. I'll just make it void. So if you call this method called message, it will display. And obviously, I'm making it public, all of that. All right. What happens if I call KYC by an object and then dot message? What happens if I call this? What will it display? Think. All right, you might be thinking it will display hello and something, right? It's a build error. What is that? Okay, it's for the different project, no problem. I'll just have to set it to this project because we have a couple of projects here, which we have discussed in the earlier example. You can have more than one projects and set any of the project as a new project. If this is your problem, you can probably delete, you can continue in the same project and write these examples. Up to you. Here, I have created a separate project and added them. The concept of multiple project, we can anyway discuss it later, but let me continue. So now if I run it, it just displayed hello. Though it has not given you any error, but I guess it's not expected, right? To have a good exposure, good experience, one must limit the coding that before you call message method, it must have had data into name because name is blank, doesn't have any data. So I'll use the diagram to explain what exactly is happening here and why this failed as expected. It didn't work as expected. The problem here is when you are calling message, you haven't given any information to name. Hello and the name. The value in the name is null, nothing. So it just displayed you hello. We should do the coding in such a way that before calling message, one must have given the data to name. That limitation I want. I want to reorganize this code in such a way that before you call message, one must have given data to name. How do we do that? Let's see and discuss in the next video. Meanwhile, you can think of it.